your girl Shalae, and I'm back today with another video. In today's video, we're going to discuss a new law that will help more people qualify for SNAP benefits. But wait, we also are going to discuss how you can get a free treat on your birthday. So every year, you will get a dessert for free if you're on SNAP benefits. We're going to talk about Social Security. Yes, because it's Social Security. Then we're going to talk about summer EBT, as well as the $500 per month being delayed. Guys, this is going to be a long video. So if you want to know what is going on in the lovely world of EBT and Social Security, you already know what to do. Stay tuned. Your girl's got you covered. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hi, hello, hey friend. My name is Shalae, and here on this channel, we discuss shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love to have you a part of my internet family. Super easy. Click the big old red subscribe button down below and you're in, just like that. And while you're at it, go ahead and give me a like, especially if you love me bringing this content to you. Now, guys, you can try out Amazon Prime free for 30 days. All you have to do is click the link in the description box. But let's go ahead and kick things off with Social Security. So right now, Florida, get your governor. Okay, get your governor, because Ron DeSantis is issuing a Social Security warning. So he recently voiced his suspicion that a lot of people that are receiving Social Security might be actually defrauding the system, y'all. He said these are fake claims. Now, he did have a speaking event in Iowa on last night where the governor was asked about from a member of the audience about the distressing conditions that are faced by many individuals that are on disability. Now, some people, he stated, are, at the risk of suicide, and it's just not enough with the cost of living adjustment. Well, DeSantis said that he does have sympathy for people with disabilities, but he did differentiate between Social Security beneficiaries who he has deemed have legitimate claims and those that have fake disabilities who could work, but instead they are receiving free benefits. So he said, in terms of a disability, you can be disabled partially, and maybe it's good, if you want to maybe work some, earn a little bit income. But he said, he thinks that there is a fine line where some people who would kind of fake being disabled and then work as well. So he said this, like I said, last night during a town hall meeting. He even doubled down and he said, I don't think that if somebody has a disability that it prevents them from reaching their full potential and they are eligible for Social Security, fine. He added, but if they can do maybe some type of employment or some type of work that could supplement that income, I don't think that that would be a bad thing. He said, I think that it's actually a good incentive as well. So this is the presidential hopeful. Like I said, we are getting ready to enter campaign and election season. But he's saying right now he thinks there's a lot of fraud that's going on with the problem in the program. And that's why this has been a huge issue for Social Security. A lot of people are just exploiting the program. Do you think he's correct? Do you think a lot of people are claiming and drawing Social Security and some people are working under the table or some people can't work at all? Sound off in the comments. But also in Social Security, I don't know if you guys been watching, they did announce that if there is a shutdown or, if anything happens, then Congress said y'all still are going to receive your money. So you do not have to worry at all, Social Security recipients. As of right now, Congress is taking those steps forward to prevent from having a government shutdown. They had discussed it yesterday when they had their top line spending meeting. But if the lawmakers fail to finalize the necessary changes by the deadline, don't even worry. The 67 million people who rely on Social Security, you still gonna get your money. Okay, so you still will receive your checks. As of right now, I think on January 19th, they have 4 regular spending bills that Congress typically is set to pass or will pass, but they're set to expire, where the remaining of the bills will be on February 2nd as well. So as of right now, don't worry, honey, you're going to get your money. But let me know, what do you think about those that's going on with Social Security? Next, we're going to go ahead and move over where Congress is reducing SNAP benefits to 1 free treat on a recipient's birthday. That's right. So this year, when your birthday comes, it could get just a little sweeter. Now, guys, I don't know who comes up with this stuff or who just sits around and thinks about this, but by a significant margin, both houses of Congress approved today that reduces SNAP benefits to one free treat given to a recipient on their birthday. So remember, there's been a lot going on where some lawmakers were saying that, hey, SNAP recipients shouldn't be able to buy sweets or soda or gum or chips or candy. Well, they were looking at those things and they said, you know what? We do need to be a little bit modest. So how about we give them a scoop of ice cream on their special day or some type of annual birthday dessert? And it got approved. So now when your birthday comes around, and I'm sure for those people with birthdays that are in January, February, March, it's going to take a minute, right, for it to kick in. But the next time, probably like later on in the year, you're going to receive a redeemable certificate that you can take to the grocery store or supermarket that will have your birth date on it. And at checkout, you can present this coupon and you can redeem a free baked cookie or something just for turning a year older. So this new bill, it does have where those that are able-bodied adults without dependents, and if you receive or if you're doing your work requirements, you will have to work, I think, at 8 hours or more on your birthday for you to get your redeemable treat. What in the world? Is this what we have come to in America? Like, let me know. All right, let's go ahead and move on to Georgia, where the governor announced that Georgia will not be participating in the summer EBT. So as of right now, we know that the summer EBT is $120. It's support that's provided over the summer. And Georgia was like, yeah, we're not doing that. We're not going to do that. We have other summer programs. They have Seamless Summer as well as Happy Helpings. And they said that the state would have to cover, of course, the 50% administrative costs, which would cost them $4.5 million annually. And the governor was like, look, we ain't got that type of money. We're broke. We do not have that. We can barely pay people out their benefits on time. So he wrote, hey, ensuring Georgia children have access to healthy and nutritious meals throughout the year, it remains vitally important to this administration, particularly when students are out of school for the summer. So a spokesperson for the governor stated that this via email, that unlike the many successful programs, Georgia right now already has programs in place, with some of those being the most notable that I said, like the Georgia Department of Education Seamless Summer option, which provides where children can go get like breakfast and lunch meals. And I even think it goes up to 18 at different schools or places statewide, as well as they have the Happy Helpings. Now, I'm not too much familiar with this program, but they said that this program does help those that lack like the basic nutritional requirements as well. So he's like, look, Georgia families, they can actually try out one of these programs, and that can help with the health and well-being of the children. So therefore, they will not participate in the proposed new EBT program, and instead just remain focused on those two programs that they have that are well established. So all my Georgia peaches, let me know down in the comments below, did you expect that your state would be on board with this? What do you feel about not getting that $120? I mean, truth be told, some of you guys are still waiting for the payouts as well. I don't understand why they wouldn't do it, but remember, states had up until January 1st to go ahead and opt in if they wanted to participate in the summer EBT as well. Now, a lot of advocates for the state hope that the leaders would go ahead and opt in. We're also going to talk about in Oklahoma, where Oklahoma decided to opt out the program as well, but there's tribes that are still going to provide the assistance as well. So Governor Stitt, I think that's his name, out of Oklahoma, he decided that he did not want to participate in the program, but there are Native American tribes and reservations that they say, like, yeah, you're not going to participate, but we get to do what we want to do here. And so they will administer the program on their reservations. So like Cherokee, Chickasaw, and Choctaw nations, they will still provide the summer EBT to eligible Native and non-Native children that reside on their reservations as well. So they were like, look, it's regrettable and bewildering that the state of Oklahoma is abandoning this federal funding and losing the opportunity to address children food insecurity. So let me know, what do you think about states not opting into summer EBT? But here is a list I will include on the screen of the states that will be participating as well. We're headed on to Texas, where the new law will help more Texans qualify for SNAP benefits in 2024. So a change, y'all. A change is gonna come. All right, and this is to the state of Texas. In Texas, they have the vehicle asset test limit, where many households may own to qualify for benefits. So the Texas legislator recently, they approved, I think it was like House Bill 2187, which would increase the limits to $22,500 for the household's primary car, and I think like $8,700 for any additional car as well. Previously, the limit was set at like $4,650. That was in 1973. And then I think it went to $15,000 in 2001. But y'all, right now, everything is up, like inflation. We're in newer values, newer markets, and they're like, even the most modest car that won't break down, that will help families take their children to school, for them to get to work, doctor's appointments, everything right now, like people need to drive. So we need to increase that as well. So with that increase now happening, they're like, look, more people will be able to qualify because you were getting denied your food stamps, unfortunately, due to the high value of your car. So in 2022, I want to say they denied 587 people because of the increased value of their cars. And we know, like, used cars right now, I mean, like, they are a lot more expensive. So if you were denied previously for your car, like, who thinks of this stuff? But if you were denied previously for your car, go ahead and reapply for SNAP benefits. Now, speaking also in Texas, today was supposed to be the launch of the Harris County, where they would be taking applications for the new guaranteed income program. This was called the Uplift Harris, where it's a guaranteed income program that will provide low-income households $500 for 18 months. Now, it was supposed to go live today. I've been talking about this program, but it was delayed. So like less than an hour before the application was scheduled to go live and launch, the Harris County Public Health said that it was going to be delayed because of the Harris County Commissioner's Court, and they would discuss and take possible action on the program as well. So I'm sure more details will be out this upcoming week. They said a future launch date is to be announced as well later on this week. But if you're still interested or want to qualify or fill out like an interest form, you can go to Uplift Harris website and you can put in there like your information. And the moment the application does go live, you can receive those notifications as well. So remember, this program will provide recipients $500 for 18 months for use of essential items like groceries, rent, transportation, housing, utilities, healthcare, and a partridge in a pear tree, okay? Any other necessities that you may have. So definitely go ahead and get on the interest form. Next, we are headed to Alaska, where they are rolling out a food stamp application form in hopes that this will reduce their backlog that they have going on. So in Alaska, applying for food stamps for the first time, like ever, you will now be able to access food stamps with the online application. And this is supposed to be an effort to improve like the efficiencies at the Alaska Division of Public Health. Now, Alaska has been in the news for quite a while, where they were experiencing like major backlogs that has been going on for more than a year. And I think right now they're still at about 8,000 applications behind. But they're hoping that this new online application, which they launched this week on the division's website, on average, it may take 20 minutes for you to complete the website. You can go on the website and you can learn, you can upload like your information. It can be used from a desktop computer, even your phone, or just a regular computer. But they're hoping that if more people go and register and apply for the program, it'll make it a lot faster. It will help workers process the applications. Now, the new application will prompt you to go ahead and upload any required documentation, recertification that you need to submit with your application, as well as it will even allow you to skip questions that are just not relevant to you. So this will help in like speeding up that process as well. So, I mean, I know Tennessee, they just launched a new portal. They were having some issues, okay, when the portal was announced, but now I think they are getting it more on track. But if you do it this way, you don't have to worry about filling out like multiple applications. All right, and next we are headed to North Dakota, where SNAP benefits are for those who have lost food due to a power outage. So North Dakota residents who participate in SNAP benefits, if you lost food due to a recent power outage, then you may qualify for replacement SNAP benefits as well. But of course, they're telling you to go ahead and act quickly for households that lost power for 4 hours or more. And if you reside in the following counties, I want to say it's like Barnes, Cass, Ransom, Trail, Dickey, Lemoore, Logan, McIntosh, Richland, Sargent, Steele, Griggs, Stutzman, or Grand Forks. I'll put it here. You have 10 days to go ahead and apply or submit a replacement request for the food that you lost. And also, don't forget, in Maine, they still have theirs going on until I want to say January 18th, where you can apply for replacement benefits as well. So remember, the program will replace the amount of the loss up to your monthly benefit amount. So if a household reports a food loss of $50, but you receive $100 in SNAP benefits, then you're only going to get that additional $50. So I'm just saying, it's better to go ahead and say if you lost 100, you lost the full 100, because they're only going to give you up until that amount, okay? Next, we are headed to Indiana, where the Blooming Foods is set to launch a double program or SNAP double dollars program in January as well. Now, this is supposed to help reduce and have, barriers to healthy food. So Blooming Foods, they apply for this grant that will help them implement programs addressing like health issues as well as challenges within Indiana. Now listen out, because I know we've all heard of the double dollars program, but the Blooming Food shoppers that utilize your SNAP benefits, you will pay 50% less for SNAP eligible items, as well as they have the SNAP double dollar programs that will be able to use with Blooming Foods current programs as well for all. So they're like, look, if these programs, if cheese costs, $20, which she shouldn't, but you'll now get it for 50% off because it is a SNAP eligible item. And then they're throwing an additional 20% off any other EBT eligible items as well. So I don't know where this store is located in Indiana, but it might be something that you want to check out and try. It's supposed to be a grocery store, so it's not your regular like farmer's market, and you can get 50% off. So let me know if you heard of that store before. But yeah, this is what we have going on in EBT news. I told you guys that it was going to be a very long video, so thank you for those that have stayed watching to the end. Let me know if you stayed to the end by dropping, I don't know, what type of emoji do we want today? Drop like a book emoji or something like that. Like, girl, we was with you. We was with you. But what do you think about DeSantis saying that a lot of Social Security recipients are defrauding the system, or they can work? What do you think about what do you think about SNAP giving you an annual treat for your birthday? Like, who comes up with this stuff? Like, what in the world? As well as, what do you think about states opting out of the EBT program? And are you still waiting on your SNAP benefits? If you're still waiting on your SNAP benefits, drop an emoji on what state you're from. So if you're from Georgia, drop the little peach. If you're from Texas, drop a little star or something. So that way I can know. And this is all I have. Grab you some Amazon Prime. Keep sharing the videos. Keep checking back in, because your girl is posting these videos and getting this content out. And yeah, thank you so much for just watching my videos, guys. As always, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you later, Gator. Bye, guys.